I saw in a statistic that approximately 800 million jobs are going to be lost by the year 2030 due to AI. Jobs on all levels. Low skill, high skill.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
30%.
80 million.
No, 800 million.
800 million.
800
Jobs.
million jobs.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
So what do you think of that statistic?
Yeah, that's a lot, dude. 800 million. Oh, that's all close to a billion.
I think what as humanity we've been doing is automation. I don't know if it's because we are too lazy or we just want to do less of the things that need a lot of admin. But we've been doing a lot.
You've just stepped into An Empty Street, a podcast where you casually engage in difficult conversations about relationships, wealth, and health. We are just three curious gentlemen who ask questions almost about everything, and our aim is to find answers from others and within ourselves. We sit down every week to explore unaltered conversations. So let's walk the talk together, and welcome to the Empty Street podcast.
Never sweat the petty things, but always pet the sweaty things.
Playing to that.
Drama, ntwana. Mina ngikwazi nje social ngathi yakumosha. Now this guy.
What?
Oh, uyathi kubhekane uthela lapha.
Drama mafethu. Puza baba, puza.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. This episode of Empty Street Podcast is sponsored by Cactus Jack. Otherwise, Mafetu,
Man.
how's it going?
Now so batek.
The usual. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
No way.
Let's get into it.
And it's batek now.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Oh, we're starting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3.
In 3,
You've forgotten, dog.
I forgot. I forgot.
You don't even watch our episodes.
Welcome to the Empty Street Podcast. Right?
Yeah, but I need you say 3. We
Okay.
do the countdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
So yaqala nomsa practice.
It's a practice.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, something like this.
3, 2, 1.
1. We're rolling.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah, we'll go on. Yeah.
Okay. In 3.
2.
1.
We're rolling. Welcome to the Empty Street podcast.
Yeah, we're live. Another Tuesday, another day.
Another week.
Another week.
Another week. Week, what, 91?
Is it 9? It's 90.
A few weeks later.
3, 4. Somewhere there.
90. Hey, you guys have come a long way. in this.
Yeah. If we're in that week, then it's on. But like we always say, we're not walking alone. We come bearing gifts, and I mean it's a gift we've unwrapped before. So
A used gift.
yeah.
Had me
Second hand. Yeah, hand me down.
Topa to nose. Hi everyone. I'm returning again with the gents. So my name is Sai, for those who don't know me. And I have many titles, but I think today I just want to be an observer.
Yeah.
I just want to be someone who comments on what's going on in the world. I think we all should be people like that. So that's what I'm here to do today.
Yeah.
Away.
Commentator.
Commentator, dog. Commentator.
Thanks for joining us again today.
Yeah,
It's been a while. When was it? Is it
It was last
early-
year.
No.
It was this year.
It was
dog.
this
year.
Yeah, early this year.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro, time flies.
yeah dog, it was early
Time
this year.
flies.
Wow,
It
come
feels
on,
like
last
a
year.
while.
Feels like a very long time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
feels
what's been
crazy.
up? What's been going on?
we've been
I
pushing
mean,
consistency. Man.
Yeah,
That's what's been happening.
yeah, I've just been consistent. Since the last time we met, it's been consistent dog.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that has stayed the same.
Yeah. And
That
still
we
trying
still
to
show
find
up.
new ways to grow. There could be something new that could come.
Always.
Yeah. So
Always.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah, but there's a lot that we've learned.
I see. So last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Continue.
Now I'm saying every episode is like never
An
always says
opportunity
it.
to learn.
It's an opportunity to learn.
Always one episode away from being viral.
Hey,
That's
and
still it.
we always one
But-
episode away.
That's it, you know, I was thinking about that. I believe that we are not like one episode away. It's like I feel like we already have the
That
episode.
Mhm.
It's already there.
It's already there.
Yeah, it's already there.
It's already there. It's just a matter of
yes, yes,
hitting the surface properly.
yes.
Uh-huh.
I would think he says he called. He called.
I get you.
He
I
called.
get you.
So do you think you have that one moment that can piss someone off, that can piss them off enough to
Be
grab
triggered.
the phone and do a TikTok stitch?
About it.
A
Yeah.
lot.
A lot.
Yeah, we've
A
said
lot,
a lot.
yeah,
Yeah,
a lot.
we've said a lot.
Some-
We do understand that
Yeah.
not everyone
Agrees
what
with
we
the
are
comment.
saying, yeah.
And into echeckayo ukuthi amanye futhi kumanye kuba nalento ukuthi ezinye izinto uyazwithdraw yabo because of the thing
Yeah.
ukuthi at least ofuna ukuthi abantu ba piece off too much because we understand abantu the way siphila ngakhona immediately umuntu uma ngamnyathela awuthola nyathela amakhona ayibi mnandi awuthola abanye ba responding ngendlela efanayo but ke into engishoyo now akusayisi lento ukuthi straight ukuthi maybe if ukuthi into is like this if ibhodlela but at the end of the day ezinye izinto try ukuthi at least sikhave up
Packaging.
yeah ngipackage kahle ukuthi mayifika endlebeni at least ikhona ukuhlala ingani mayifika vele khona awuthola ingezi violence but ize kahle ukuthi umuntu
Truth
akhona
is
ukuthi
bitter,
understand
but sweeten it with lies.
yes
I'm kidding.
No, but just the truth. So, gents, are you not afraid of being wrong? You know, because
Of being wrong.
it takes a lot to
I
do
think-
something like this.
Yeah. Have to think about it a second because
Think about it.
you can only learn from a position of being wrong.
yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
learn if you're
Yeah.
right. That was so then do you now go into each episode wanting to be right or saying the things? I mean, because my perspective might be wrong to you, you know, but could be right to me.
yeah
So, in one point or another, we'll always be
Very wrong.
to
And
someone
right. yeah
and right at the same time. Because amongst us, maybe because we like-minded, it's like, okay, we agree with each other. Hence, we're having the conversation. But there might be someone else who's not in this space right now that catches wind of the conversation, but like, nah, angivumelani ngariting le Nceba ikhumayo, yabo, because their perspective is totally different to mine. So for that reason alone, then I would say being wrong would be the direction I would want to take, because I would then get to learn a different perspective than my own, right? Which is the perspective that other person clearly differs from mine. So yeah, I think
And to add on that, it wouldn't be like we are aiming to be wrong, because we also understand the power our words have.
Yeah.
Just like Ulungelo said the other day, we are contributing to a problem of speaking about things that could possibly affect people in a negative way.
True.
Or create some havoc
Yeah,
because of the
chaos.
ideas we share. So our aim is not to be wrong, but our aim is to spark conversation, to start conversations. And to have a conversation, it means that there will always be two sides. So yeah.
I think that there'll always be many sides, not just two, but
Not just two.
so many sides. And I think it's not necessarily about being wrong or right. When you approach something, you approach it from not knowing, you know. When you're discovering something new, you could step into it and then find out that, okay, this is not good. I shouldn't say this again. So do you guys ever try to say something for the clicks, you know?
We get that question a lot.
And we don't.
Never.
Never.
No.
Nah, I think everything we say is always intentional, though.
Yeah.
And its intended purpose isn't for clicks or clickbait, but to like get that message across that you within this maybe moments there's a conversation we're having, a topic to unpack. Our best way of communicating is to kind of unpack that topic, you know, not really to say the most dumbest thing that will get the most clicks out
most
of it.
clicks.
Yeah.
The most likes. Yeah.
But then I think khona yeseke sange engage kuyi khumbula kule episode esayishaya eSentini uNjabula akhumbula la it's like episode being got like strictly about Andrew Tate but ukumentiona kwakho Andrew Tate on the episode.
Yeah.
It
Triggered a lot of
Yes.
people. The algorithm.
Yes.
Yeah, the algorithm.
That's what was trending at that time.
It fed into the algorithm of
But
Andrew
it-
Tate.
So I don't know
Ube-
if can I disclose our strategy maybe of how we do things.
Yeah.
It's like we do also look at what's trending and try to have conversations around that, but not in a manner which we want to trend, we're gonna say all this dumb shit that's happening there.
Not the gossip.
But we are part of that conversation that's trending, but at the same time sticking to our own values. Right? So
Sticking to your
when we
values.
spoke about Andrew Tate, that happened to be trending at that time, we spoke of him in a context of, not in his context of whatever he's accused of and the stuff that he does and his beliefs and stuff, but we spoke about it in a matter of we are addressing the cancel culture, whether do we have freedom of speech. So
Yeah, and
I don't know if I make sense.
ukuyeda kuloko kune-episode engisenzile ne about la besikhuluma khona izinto ezitrendayo, right? Or umuntu konje boyibize ngani la umuntu if maybe someone wenzele especially njengama-celebrity if maybe ba-involve with something the way abantu ababhaya baba-tresha ngakhona kuma-comments ngiyangibona into kanjalo ukuthi awunendaba nokuthi bona balimala kanjani. The only thing onoyicabangayo just usho wonke lama into futhi uyicabangayo, uyangithola? So uyangithola, so that thing is part of ukuthi iyatrenda, but now thina siyi-direct ukuthi okay, but now we're not paying attention to the effects ezenzakalayo during that process, uyangithola? So uyayibona ukuthi kanjani le way boyibuza ngakhona i-question yakho. At the end of the day, as much as ngasho ukuthi siyaparticipate to a trending topic, but siphinde stick to the value at the same time as Kiashi.
Stay original.
Yeah.
I remember last time we spoke, we had this conversation about AI, and then we said a bunch of stuff. I don't know if you guys remember or not.
yeah, we said a bunch of stuff.
It was just after the whole trend of ChatGPT.
Yeah,
GPT
but you saw
trend.
how we climbed into that trend as well.
We did.
We spoke about
It's hard. Because what's happening?
Yeah, and then it so happened that it was trending at that time. But yeah, we mentioned a lot of things, and it's been a while since that time and the things that we spoke about, and some of the things we predicted, and some we just stated things for what they are.
The state
But-
of AI.
Yeah, but I want
Yes.
you to continue with what you were gonna say.
I think we.
But now I wanna ask from you guys. We spoke about it on the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Came on this platform, we spoke about it. But then, in reality, how has it affected any of your lives since then till now?
Yeah.
Does it play a role? Does it not matter at all?
The state of AI address. That's what we want to call this.
This episode. Yeah.
The state of artificial intelligence address.
Because me personally, I use it like
Every day.
Same here.
Every day. I even got the paid version of
ChatGPT.
Sure.
To me, it's like it's an assistant.
So you use the app.
How much are you paying?
I pay around 400.
400.
Yeah. 400
Monthly or
per month.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm already using this a lot. Yeah, well, it was 3 before 3.5.
Yeah.
And then I say, okay, this is like a little intern.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
an
It can be
underpaid
your, it can be
intern.
your intern and your expert.
Yeah.
My intern and my expert.
And the
Yeah.
same.
Because I use it so much. Whenever I have a document that I'm a little bit lazy to read, it has made me lazy.
Yeah.
More lazy. you
And
know?
we did mention that.
We
on
did
the
mention
last episode. On the episode we did.
Exactly, because it's more reliable, especially GPT-4.
Yeah.
This is reliable. So next time, I'm not gonna check it again. I'm just gonna give it an instruction.
Yeah.
So for me, it has made things so much easier. Things that I used to take days to do, I do in minutes. Things that would take 2 or 3 people. Let me call SK. Let me call Nceba. No, I do it alone.
Yeah.
In under 10 minutes. But then, for me, it's created this dependency. Like, yeah, I need it.
Yeah.
When I don't have it, I kind of panic.
You have withdrawal symptoms.
Like, damn, why is this laptop slow? Someone's asking me a question now.
Shit.
I'm live
ChatGPT.
with them, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, it's
are
been
you saying that
everything.
one is your mind?
Not mine per se, but
Yeah.
Kawana, like you have this assistant, yabo. Yeah, like it's not that you're not capable. You are capable.
Yeah, but
The system
effort
makes
that
it
you would've-
easier.
yeah, the effort you would have put when you're doing it alone is lessened now because you have this assistant that just rolls out information.
Exactly.
Makes your
In
coffee
few
before you
seconds.
ask for it.
Before I ask for it. So for me, it has made working easier. I don't know about you guys. Have you been using it or not? Because not everyone's gonna use it the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been using it. I no longer have a creative block.
You no longer okay.
Yeah. Because the environment that I'm working in, it's fast paced. So I have to always be creative at the spot. So sometimes I just take the creative brief, put it on ChatGPT, and type in a prompt. Because I think that's another important thing when you are using these AI tools, that you should know how to ask the right questions so that
Yeah.
it gives you exactly what you
What
want.
you're looking for.
So I put the brief and I asked for 3 options of how that design or project could be looking like. So for me, it's now, okay, I'm understanding what it's saying and getting my own ideas with my own design style, and then translating that to visuals.
So expanding
So whenever I feel uncreative or I hit the creative block or I have no inspiration, I just go to it and it gives me ideas of how that design should look like based on the brief that I've been given.
so bengibuza ukuthi elo Spanish sakho since ukhona kuyiSpanish bayacabanga ukuthi bayenze as part of
I
ilo.
don't think anyone knows Espanyol Noguti I'm using it. Well, my intern does know. Yeah. She's the only person that I've shared that with.
Okay, at least if babukele episode at least bayazi.
It's unlikely.
I
But
have a
also
question.
not just ChatGPT, AI as a whole, because I don't know if you guys saw this other day I posted a poster and I said it was 100% generated by AI. Photoshop has this
I
beta
saw.
version. So it's not Photoshop only, Premiere, but you can have AI embedded in those softwares, and you can generate whatever. It's like the Adobe Firefly. You can generate visuals, which was mid-Journey when this AI
started.
Yeah. But now it's incorporated into these design softwares, editing softwares, the Adobe. So
Do you know Runway?
Runway? No.
Wait.
Runway is like this AI platform to edit videos. You know?
Okay.
Runway.
Yes, Runway. I think the project is called Gen 1, where you can take a video like this, né? And make it AI. Change the background completely. Using the
When did
same
it come
scenes.
through?
I saw it a few months ago. I don't have enough.
It's recent, ne? I think
It's
I've seen
this
a
year.
TikTok video of someone reviewing something like that, where you can take a video and change the environment, so you can be anywhere.
So you
You
can
can
be
add a
anywhere.
big banana out behind you and stuff. That's what happened in that video.
You can
I
change
think,
your physical
Yeah,
structure,
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I
but
think
it's
I
still
saw
the
something
same.
like that, but I'm not sure if it's runway.
I'm also not sure. But then there was this other one for phones, the mobile version of this
Yeah.
AI tech, where you take a video, but then you upload these kind of like AI filters. You know, it became very popular. But then one thing I've noticed with these AI apps, that it comes onto the market, okay, it shoots high up, like lots of people
Trends.
download it, but then after a while it falls off completely. Like people lose the interest, like, oh, okay, this is fun.
So it gets exciting at that time, like, whoa, this is possible, and then it's like, okay, now that we know,
The excitement dies out.
I'm not gonna use it every day, but it was cool when I found out okay, this can do this.
It was cool. So now we are at that point. I'm not gonna use it every day unless you want to, like you. So for you, when you use this, when you use GPT in your work, do you think it's just making things easier, or it's slowly taking away from your own creativity?
Both.
Both.
Yeah, both. Because sometimes there's this book I once read in high school. I don't know why I read it. Oh, it was because I was into filmmaking and script writing and stuff. The War of Art.
Okay.
It was about
The art of
the
war.
creative blog, not the Art of War, the War of Art.
The War of Art.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just forgot the author, but it's a very popular book in the filmmaking or writing industry. Yeah, because it's about creative blogs. So, what I learned from that is we don't really have creative blocks or feel uninspired to do something. It's like we don't push our minds to that point. Because if I'm saying I want to come up with this design, but I'm inspired, man, no ideas are coming through. Already, that's a belief that I'm telling my mind. But what that book, the author encourages that you can still push beyond that, and the product you can come up with will be still exceptional because you've pushed your mind into a path that it's not used to, where things are not in the flow state.
Sure.
So when ChatGPT, I'm using ChatGPT for inspiration, at the same time, I'm limiting my mind from going to those.
You're not pushing it.
Yeah, I'm not pushing it. And I'm not making pushing my mind a habit, which I think we all should be doing, to make it a habit to push our mind so that we can always be productive.
Creative as well.
And at the same time, it has made things easy because that process of pushing your mind also takes time now, and
It takes time.
you should deliver on the spot.
And especially in a fast-paced industry like that,
Exactly.
where you content generating has to be something
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
always like this.
Yeah.
Ama-stats akwanza bayikhiphile ukuthi ispanisa abantu abangakhi.
It's millions, sure.
Yeah?
It's millions.
Millions. No?
Since
And
vele
most abanye
inception-
bakhona bayaphiya license.
No.
Yeah, dog. There's two versions. There's the desktop and then there's the app. And then there's obviously the API
Sure.
if you want to incorporate it into your software.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want
Which I'm
to.
very interested in that.
So if maybe you have a search engine or a search button, you can incorporate it into your search to just like boost your
The results.
your results, you know. So there's those kind of paid features that it comes with, but desktop that's for free, really.
It has a lot of features.
Yeah.
Like when I started looking at the, not AI in general, just GPT-4. So many features.
Yeah, and
I
there's
couldn't finish
plugins as well in ChatGPT.
A lot of plugins.
Which
yes.
plugins do you have?
For now, the ones that I've been using the most is Ask Your PDF.
Yeah.
So there I can take a book, I can take a document, contract, I upload it, right? And then I ask it to review this contract, if it's suitable or not, give me certain things I should watch out for. It's like a legal advisor,
Yeah.
but then it advises you to get actual
Legal advice, yeah.
But it's funny because you might get better advice from
It,
ChatGPT
Yeah.
than, you know.
because it has gathered way more information
Exactly.
to provide info. Hotspot.
Exactly. So now it's at a point where it's still using the information we give it. So you use it often. Do you think, okay, your job could be in danger in the next few years? You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
With Mid-Journey, all that.
It will need someone to operate it, and what I'm practicing right now, I'm practicing to be an expert in using these tools.
You wanna be a prompt engineer, in a way.
You can put it in that way. You can put it in that way.
Because
Because you're no longer gonna be paid now for you to be a designer, because you're no longer applying your creativity, because you're just putting prompts there, right? So I want to be the best at putting prompts. I want to be an expert at putting prompts so that it comes up with the best results.
with the best results possible.
Yeah. When at least do you use it in your line of work? How so?
I do. Especially ma law, innovation project. Yeah, innovation project. Because my innovation project mainly include the technology.
Yeah.
Yeah. So more included like technology. Sometimes if maybe let's say you create something, then technology you going to include the more recent technology, even my ideas and so on. So immediately more if I that my idea by.
Yeah.
I got my idea by then this one it's like we just move around the one. Then more with maybe when but yeah fit the way when the project of Yeah.
So, do you guys think that, okay, even if a lot of people are not aware or are not using it to full capacity, do you think that, okay, in the next few years, it'll be important as Google? You see how important Google is?
Yeah, we rely on it.
We rely on it. So do you think it's going to be the same?
Yeah.
I feel because of how specific the results are based on your question, it's easier to get, it's easier and quicker to get to the answer I'm looking for than if I had to go search on Google.
Yeah.
Because Google's gonna give me 1,000 or more results that I have to comb through. Mara, ChatGPT is giving me specific answers. And if it's not what I want, I can still tailor
Tweak
my
it,
question, tweak
push
it
it,
here and
yeah.
there to what I'm looking for. You know, that's maybe to get to what I'm looking for, maybe that's 3 more prompts. Meanwhile, on Google, I have 1,000 indexes
You take the
that I
whole
have to
thing.
go through just to find that one answer I'm looking for. And nakhona, maybe it's split between 10 results. Yeah, one, because it starts at the source from
websites.
here, source lale, source yale, it's not compiled into one thing.
Doesn't Google have that AI right now that they've incorporated into their search
for
engine?
now.
They have.
It's not theirs yet.
They have it, but I just don't know if it's incorporated.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's.
Yeah, because I think I saw a video or something where someone was just searching on Google and the results were not the way we normally see them, but they are more filtered and also list out the sources where it got the information from.
Maybe they have
Takes from the
own,
just like what ChatGPT is doing. Right? So I wanted to show you guys this the plugin that I've installed on my ChatGPT. It's AIPRM. So it has a lot of functionalities. Human written, 100 unique SEO optimized, mid-journey prompt generator, write best article to rank on Google, write a complete book in one click, buyer persona legend, keyword strategy, YouTube script creator, get monthly content calendar in one click. So it has all these functionalities that you can just click on it, write your prompt, and then it's gonna do your thing. 30 social media posts and image suggestions with one click.
Yeah, I think when I see something like this, it makes me think that AI is gonna be the industry that people focus on the most, like new investors.
No, it definitely already is.
It already is. It
Almost
already
everything
is.
now has an AI feature to it.
Almost everything. I saw this new feature on LinkedIn. I forgot the name, but it's an AI feature that helps you with your profile, resume. So this AI is starting to be in everything now.
In everything, yeah.
In everything. Slowly but surely.
And they will be making a lot of money out of it because I'm sure it's premium.
Probably
You only
premium.
access it premium.
Probably premium. Exactly. So I don't know. I think people should be considering the dark side of things, because I recently saw in a video. Have you guys heard of Fraud GPT?
Fraud GPT. No, I've never heard the term.
So it's like an AI system similar to ChatGPT, but
for fraud.
for fraud. So if you want a template of a phishing email, it can generate that for you. So
Spits it out.
So as much as things are convenient for people, things are convenient for everyone.
Something we mentioned in the previous episode where we were talking about the security risks from contactless payments.
Oh yeah.
We mentioned Uguti, as much as technology is moving at a very rapid pace and making things very convenient, criminals are also getting advanced.
They adapt with it.
They are getting advanced. So what you're saying reminds me of that. There will always be a good side of something, and there are people who are going to be empowered still and use that against people.
It's actual.
To make money.
Personal gain.
Yeah.
And trust me, criminals are working way harder.
Working overtime.
Yeah.
They're working overtime.
Criminals are not asking for email responses. No. No.
They action in more themselves.
They're on some other shit. That's the thing. So just imagine what they can do with such technology. But okay, this is free for you to use. No limitations, no restrictions. So I think you should check it out, Fraud GPT.
They're gonna give us ideas.
So I'm a fraudster. But it really is everywhere though, because even on my Spotify, I don't know if you guys have seen it on yours yet. But it has this beta version, beta feature called AI DJ.
I've seen you posted that.
Yeah. So what that feature does. Village has the whole DJ effect to it. There's that guy that's talking there. Apparently he was a CIO or something of Spotify at some point, but he's not anymore. So they're using his voice as the auto-generated voiceover. And then it will say that he's been maybe seeing a lot of, let's say, Psy in your music.
Yeah.
So his first suggestion would be maybe a song, your song, for instance, and then he'll play that, and then everything within that kind of genre or taste will start playing, and then you have an option to change the mood if you want. You just press on that button and it comes back, suggests a different genre, but it's all based on your taste and like your interest in music and all of that. And then sometimes it exposes you to new music. So all of that
That's
kind
the
of
best part
stuff,
about it.
it's dope. Yeah,
I see.
so it's really dope, but it's currently still a beta version, so it's not fully in. But it's a really dope feature, I think, for people
The
that
AI is being incorporated in everything.
In everything.
That's
In
what I should say.
everything.
Yeah.
I think right now, with the way it's developing rapidly, but then there hasn't been that thing that shocked the whole world yet. Like, oh shit. Yeah, we are reacting to it, you know, AI. But then it's like developing slowly with these, like I mentioned with the apps.
Yeah.
They come in, they're popular, then they
Then,
lose popularity.
yeah.
But then I feel like it's gonna get to a point where it has that one development that forces the whole world to pay attention.
That's gonna, yeah.
Like, okay, guys, this is the new standard, you know.
Yeah,
We are-
because of AI.
Yeah, because of AI, we're moving towards this. So, how long do you think how
would
long
take-
do you think it'll take to get to that point?
Thing
I
is,
say
there's
less
a
than 10.
there's a lot of people who are working on AI right now,
At the same
and
time.
anything can.
And I think the one thing amongst a lot, right? But one of them that could kind of, maybe we can actually maybe throw in examples of what we think could be a situation that could change society in a way which, okay, because AI has made this development, the whole society now must adapt to that. But the one I think would push us to that kind of place would be like how our identities are transferred, like through systems. The security, basically. See how like Asians use their security in China, for instance. How there's cameras everywhere, all of that. Having that incorporated everywhere, I feel would force us to be more like aware of how we
How things really are serious now.
because like your whole identity is compromised there. You don't have, you taking a shit, people know, though.
Yeah,
you
they
know, that's how bad it is.
They know how much it weighs.
Bruh, they know literally every
And where
bit,
you are
where
dumping
you
it.
are, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so when it gets to that point, I feel like, it's crazy. But that is all AI. When it's there, that's all AI. Because no human, not one person can keep track with. Imagine how many people there are in this world, bro. You know what I mean? So having people manage a whole globe, I feel would be too much work. So having a computer that just learns in zeros and ones would be much quicker. You know, to keep track of all of these heads and keep like a full count as compared to me. If I had to do it, I'm more susceptible to making error than an AI piece of code would, you know.
And wouldn't you much rather spend that time doing something you like rather than like tedious work? For me, if I can plan out an idea, say, okay, I want this, okay, and have a machine that's gonna execute it for me the way I want, I'm not gonna argue
To the T.
with the machine.
Sure.
I'm not gonna try and prove a point to say that no, I can also do it. No, let the machine do it. It's my idea. That's the thing. But I saw in a statistic that approximately 800 million jobs are going to be lost by the year 2030 due to AI. Jobs on all levels. Low skill, high skill,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
30%.
80 million.
No, 800 million.
800 million.
800
Jobs.
million jobs.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
So what do you think of that statistic?
Yeah, that's a lot, dude. 800 million. Oh, that's all close to a billion.
I think what as humanity we've been doing is automation. I don't know if it's because we are too lazy or we just want to do less of the things that need a lot of admin. But we've been doing a lot of automation. And there has been those threats. Each and every time something new that automates whatever comes through, we are worried with it. Now we're gonna ride in cars. The human health is compromised. Now we're no longer gonna take walks and be physically fit. Whether it's the automated teller machines. Right now, when you go to the bank, you don't even have to speak to a human being, but you get all the help that you need from just the app or the ATM. So those type of things have been happening, and even now, yeah, of course, jobs are going to be lost and stuff, but I think humans will always find ways to survive. That's what I believe. And what Ali likes to quote Jack Ma, that the human element in everything is what makes everything precious. No, those are not the exact words, but I'm just paraphrasing.
I get you, but I don't know. The human touch is important. It's been important in every major change
Yeah.
till now. But then don't you think the human touch is at risk now because there's levels to this AI. The level before this was where you just give simple instructions, it executes.
Yeah.
No reasoning, no nothing.
Okay.
That was your Siri, your Cortana with Microsoft, all those assistants. Alexa, play this.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Reason.
Now, with this GPT wave, it's starting to reason now. Okay, now we're getting closer and closer to what? Losing human touch. Because, okay, when it starts to reason for itself based on information that you give it, then the next step is it acquiring its own information now and making its own decisions.
And having that unique touch, its own unique
Exactly.
touch.
It's not even its own unique touch, but then it can mimic humans so much, or
Yeah.
it will be able to do it. That AI touch and human touch are gonna have very small differences. You get what I mean? I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's actually a crazy concept. Thinking about how many questions we have already fed ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Even-
for
even
it
now.
to understand the human
So
mind.
for it to now start being able to reason with itself, if and when it gets to that point, I think it would be crazy because humans are still limited, right? They say we use 1% of our brain capacity. So now imagine an AI that is functioning at full capacity and is being fed questions over a span of how many years, you know? So it understands humans. It has been studying how you think, how you reason, and it has kind of like bettered our way of doing
The accuracy.
yeah, so it has sharpened the accuracy. Its reasoning is much more fluid, you know. So even when it had to, if a product like that had to come into society, it would obviously like fly off the shelves, dog. It would fly
Yeah,
off the
because
shelves.
there's an app, I don't know if you guys know about it, an app where there's like a chatting app, but instead of chatting to a human being, you're chatting to an AI. like an
chatbots.
AI model, like chatbots. So what you do is you can choose whether that model will be your friend or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. And it will ask you questions to get to know you so that it has conversations with
you like a friend.
Yeah, like a human being to give you, like it has empathy, it has sympathy, it has
human,
like,
yeah.
it just feels human. And for people who are lonely right now, they can simply go there and talk to that person. They can offload their problems and it will come back and comfort you.
Isn't it crazy that you just call it a person, bro?
What did I say?
You say you could talk to that person. I'm saying, isn't it crazy?
Oh,
that
the
we-
model. Yeah, that I just referred to it as a person. Because the way it does things, it feels more
Resembles
human.
a human.
Yeah, it resembles a human. So I think, these AI models will definitely master, I don't know to what extent, but they'll definitely master mimicking humans.
I think some are very close now. Before we get to the next age of, I'd say, autonomous AI now, where you have something like GPT-4 or maybe 5 in the future.
Yeah.
But before the end of this year, we're gonna have autonomous AI, where now you give it a task and it thinks for itself.
Sure.
It tries to solve that task. You just give it a task. Like, okay, best magunya recipe. It's gonna go
Spits
through,
it out.
Yeah, it's gonna go through 10,000 magunya recipes.
Records.
Yeah.
Find the best one.
Have you
Test
tested?
it.
But I'll still go to Mom's or dog. I'll still go to
Long hair, cool.
yeah. He's not
One that
cooking.
doesn't have
How do your
an
Mac-
IG
how to make your
account.
Magunya, make the things.
That's another point that we could talk about, like how even though the technology will advance, people will still crave that human touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
But I need someone
Hey.
whose hand I can shake and
Yeah.
say, thank
Yeah,
you for
yeah.
your service.
Yeah, we will miss that. Because I don't know how many years we've existed as human animals right now, but that's all we know, and that has been passed through our DNA. Like, you can birth a child and close them up in a room, and they never see a human being, but they will feel lonely. They will want to interact with human beings because that runs through their DNA, that there should be something that associates them with another human being.
Yeah.
Probably their lifespan would be shorter because there's no human interaction. So we will definitely crave to be with humans. We will crave that human touch no matter what happens, no matter how good they are. The fact that we are conscious that this is not a real human,
This is not a real
it will never be a human.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So a
Sometimes
question
you
I
need that.
yeah. So a question I have is, like, we've explored the risks of like the jobs, the opportunities that people might. I mean the downfalls of their careers. But what opportunities does this AI thing come with for
Individuals or businesses?
for the growth of individuals? Because I think as individuals, before we are companies, we are individuals, and what we do is we all want to survive. We all want to, and survival has to do with the economy.
Yeah.
You have to have a better share of the economy, meaning financially you should be.
need to make money.
Yeah, you need to make money.
You're always looking for a bigger
Yeah.
slice of the cake.
Yeah, like people are gonna lose their jobs, but how do we now go to the way of using this, not seeing it as a threat on how we're gonna lose our jobs and stuff, but look at it as an opportunity to make money. Look at it as an opportunity to, as we've mentioned, Uguti, to make you more productive. And you can, even if you have a business idea and you can automate every execution of it. You can do that and focus on the things that are very important in building that business, and all the admin stuff is just automated. So what opportunities are there?
What opportunities are there? I think that question is asked in every revolution that happens.
Yeah.
What opportunities here are there? I think the opportunities that are there are the ones that you're gonna see when you search for them. Because I can make a video, top 10 AI ways, you know.
So that's the most popular way I've noticed. People are making money from the AI, not directly, but making
by
content
talking about it.
By talking about it. Go to YouTube. Here's how to make $10,000 a month with AI, with this AI tool. 10 tools that will make 10 AI tools that you should know that will make you money. Like, that's what you see. And when you look at it, it's like, the ideas are not so much realistic. But you're actually making money from making content about AI.
So even nelo isebenzise in AI ne robot in le forex.
Forex, there are people.
Yeah.
that
Lama robots
create,
forex.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. I'm not sure, but I know it's programming.
There are people.
Yeah, it's
that
basically
create
programming
bots.
and pattern recognition.
Yes, that trade for them, but
Yeah.
the quality depends on who's selling it, who made it, how much does that person know about the industry. Because it's not at that point where it's making its own analysis. No, you give it
You need to
conditions.
feed it inside.
Yeah. That's
Give
what
it
I was
conditions.
saying. It's more of programming.
Yes, it's more programming. So you give it conditions. I think when it comes to things like forex bots and everything, it's gonna get much better,
Yeah, of course.
much better. And back to this thing of opportunities, I think the people that have saw opportunity are already the big corporations, and the ones that are talking about it can just talk about it. It's like me saying this, hey gents, see that mountain over there? Yeah, there's gold. Like, yeah, there's gold everywhere.
Meanwhile, there's already someone there.
But Anglo-American is there. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
there are these 4 companies there.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah, I get you.
you can just pay me, you can just pay me $10. I'll show you, it's over there.
Yeah.
There's this saying that, okay, in a gold rush, the person that makes the most money is the person that sells
Makes the shovel.
the shovels.
So yeah, that's what popped
Exactly.
into my mind when you pointed to a mountain. You would say, "No, guys, there's gold in that mountain, but you know what? You'll need these shoes to get to that mountain, and you'll need this jacket and
Let me give you
protective
all the
gear.
tools.
Let me give you all the tools to get there." So yeah,
To get there.
yeah,
That's another opportunity to guide people into
Yeah.
it. But then on the real though, like, there is opportunity to improve whatever you are doing.
yeah.
Say you run a small business, you need to reply to a lot of people. Boom, replies just like that. Say you are creative like you're running your own business, much more efficient. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe it was oversold. They promised too many things. Make $2,000 a day. No, no, it doesn't work like that.
clickbait.
But there are opportunities if you look for them. I don't know if you agree or not.
Nah, I definitely agree. Agree. In the part of you spend less time now doing
Yes.
some things, and you have more time in your, because most of us are selling their time.
Yeah, we are.
We are trading our time for money, and now the more time you have in your hands, it means the more money you'll be making. The more efficient you are in something, it's the more you'll make money out of it.
But yeah, in closing,
So who knows close?
I Slow Zen.
Sam.
Does he close it?
Okay.
But is there anything you wanted us to just unpack? Because I know when you came prepared on what we are going to be talking about.
But all in all, I think there'll be people that miss it completely, obviously. It happens all the time. There are people that are aware of it,
Those that are scared.
lazy maybe. There are those that are trying to take advantage of it, but then all in all, we'll never know. It could take a completely different direction.
Yeah.
So all I can say is that we should just wait, watch, and be vigilant of what's happening, because there are many things we could get into, like the whole identity theft thing. But I think for now, we should just observe and see what happens. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And I think just also you made me remember what we spoke about on the previous episode about security and how criminals adapt, right? But with this advancement in AI, I feel like even criminals are using it to better their criminal ways,
Everyone.
you know?
Yeah.
So imagine if you, like what you said about that fraud GPT.
Fraud GPT, yeah.
I mean, dude, imagine, bruh.
Crazy.
a whole chatbot that just the chat agent even
For fraud.
for fraud.
Yeah, like
Yeah. How?
But I'm a case.
on my case.
So
that's
far.
that-
I'm a case maybe.
Like someone who's used it
Yeah.
and got caught and now
Not yet, no. It's still a very new thing.
still a very young thing.
But that in itself just shows you where
The thought.
exactly, and it
Yeah.
shows you how humans are. Like with anything, even with a simple app, you give them an app and they don't use it for its intended purpose.
Yeah.
You know.
We are dark.
Yeah.
Hey,
In
Yeah.
our nature.
Hey,
we are
yeah.
dark.
From the deepest parts of anyone, there's always that part of you that is always going to tap into that one. And to show you that it's true, it shows you in the number of users those apps end up having. Or stuff,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in my last words, just be vigilant of the criminal ways, dog. Because with every good comes bad.
I think social is too late.
Always ends up
Le.
with good comes bad.
Even with the
Must be my
episode,
team.
yeah.
It's a
I'm a
theme.
smart guy.
What are your last words?
But like,
Next.
Nah.
Vuga maulele.
Yeah. Mbuga Maulel.
For me,
yizifika kanjani?
Le laugh yakho le izokwenza abantwana bakho insecure mama laugha mfana. Yeah, for me, dog, the information is at our fingertips.
Yeah.
All the information is at our fingertips. And I think it's important if we think that this is a revolution, we equip ourselves with the tools, knowledge that is of what's what. We don't know where it's going, but we can always try to predict if we are equipped with enough knowledge.
Yeah.
We can sort of see where it's going in a way, though that might not be accurate, but it will sort of give us an idea so that we can be able to prepare ourselves and
What's
prepare
coming?
our skill sets and prepare. If for instance, my job is at risk of being automated or taken over by AI,
What can I do?
what can I do? As you were asking, Wuti, in my case, if ever it can design whatever like in one prompt, then that's fine. I want to be that person who's best at creating that prompt. That's the opportunity I should be looking for.
You're adapting.
Right? So yeah, those are my last words. And as we always say,
Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and take care of your pockets. This is the Empty Street Podcast, and we're signing out.
Peace. Another dope conversation, dog.
Please.
Appreciate you being here.